my great honor to introduce Anna Canoni and her brother, who are grandkids of Woody Guthrie, and they're going to lead us in song. Thank you.
Hey! Woo! Well, on a personal note, I have to say, this happens to be my birthday. And this is the best birthday party a kid could ask for ever. Our right to show up. Did you guys hear me? Yeah, okay. Hi. Our right to show up is our civic responsibility. It is our duty, and we do it with love. We do it in celebration of democracy. And so with that, my brother and I, this is Cole of Cole Quest and the City Pickers. And our grandfather was Woody Guthrie. I'm gonna go like this for a sec while you're doing that. Nobody taught me more through his work about fighting against injustice, oppression, greed, corruption, racism, and fascism, like Woody Guthrie. So today I'm gonna read a little bit of his words, and we're gonna sing some songs. I hope you guys got the lyrics we passed around. We want you all to sing with us, because the beauty of folk songs is it's for the folks, sung by the folks. Woody Guthrie said civilization is spread more by singing than anything else, because whole big bunches can sing a particular song where not every man can join in on the same conversation. A song ain't nothing but a conversation fixed up to where you can talk it over and over without getting tired of it. And it is this repeating of the idea over and over that makes it take hold. And if the conversation is about good politics or bad, good news or bad, good anything else or bad, the best way to circulate it amongst the people is by way of singing it. The politicians don't pay enough attention to the singing. They pay attention to their own way of singing, but they don't listen to the songs of the people enough. For this reason, they don't listen to the people enough. They don't know what the people think, what the people want, what they need, what the people do, where they come from, where the people go, and what they are going through, what they wish for and what they hope for. All you fascists, bound to lose.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna tell you fascists, you may be surprised. These people in this world are getting organized. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. And all you fascists bound to lose. I said all you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose.
Race hatred cannot stop us. This one thing we know. Your poll tokes and Jim Crow and greed has got to go. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose.
And all you fascists bound to lose. I said all you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You bound to lose. Fascists bound to lose. Well, people of every color marching side by side, marching across these fields where a million fascists died. You bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose.
Everybody!
And all you fascists are bound to lose. I said all you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. Bound to lose. Fascists bound to lose. I'm going into battle, gonna take my Union gun. We'll end this world of slavery before this battle's won. Bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. One more time. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose. Bound to lose. One more time. And all you fascists bound to lose. I said all you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. Bound to lose. Fascists bound to lose.
Because, why? Because this land was made for you and me!
As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw below me, and in the skyway, I saw below me that golden valley, and this land was made for you and me. I've roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding, and this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. When the sun came shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dust got rolling, as the fog was lifting, a voice was chanting, this land was made for you and me. As I went walking, I saw a sign there, and on that sign it said no trespassing, but on the other side it didn't say nothing, and that side was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. In the shadow of the steeple, I saw my people. By the relief office, I saw my people. As they stood there hungry, I stood there asking, is this land made for you and me? Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking my freedom highway. Nobody living can make me turn back, because this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, and this land was made for you and me. One more time. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Woody Guthrie said, I hate a song that makes you think you're not any good. I hate a song that makes you think that you're just born to lose, bound to lose, no good to nobody, no good for nothing, because you're too old or too young or too fat or too slim or too ugly or too this or too that. Songs that run you down or poke fun of you on account of your bad luck or hard traveling. I'm out to fight these songs to my very last breath of air and my last drop of blood. I'm out to sing songs that will prove to you that this is your world, and that if it has hit you pretty hard and knocked you for a dozen loops, no matter what color, what size you are, how you're built, I'm out to sing the songs that make you take pride in yourself and in your work. The songs that I sing are made up, for the most part, by all sorts of folks, just about like you. The next song we're going to sing is Deportee. Some of Woody's songs are uplifters. Some of the songs are a harsh look at the reality of what we're living through, with always a lesson, though. The lesson, see what your greed for money has done. All you fascists bound to lose. I love a good man outside the law just as much as I hate a bad man inside the law. And he said, any event which takes away the lives of human beings, I try to write a song about what caused it to happen, and how we can all try to keep such a thing from happening again. Everyone, we're going to do this one a cappella because we want to hear all your voices. It's called Deportee. The crops are all in and the peaches are rotten. The oranges piled in their creosote dumps. They're flying them back to the Mexican border to pay all the money and wade back again. My father's own father, he waded that river. They took all the money he made in his life. My brothers and sisters, come work in the fruit trees. They rode the trucks till they took down and died. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. Some of us are illegal and some are not wanted. Our work contract's out and we have to move on. It's 600 miles to that Mexican border. They chase us like outlaws, like rustlers, like thieves. We died in your hills and we died in your deserts. We died in your valleys and died on your plains. We died neath your trees and we died in your bushes. Both sides of the river, we died just the same. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. The sky plane caught fire over Los Gatos Canyon, a fireball of lightning, it shook all our hills. Who are these friends all scattered like dry leaves? The radio says they are just deportees. Is this the best way we can grow our big orchard? Is this the best way we can grow our good fruit? To fall like dry leaves, to rot on my topsoil, be called by no name except deportees. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. For all of those being deported, one more time. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be deportees. This is our country here. As far as you can see, no matter which way you walk, no matter what spot of it you stand on, and when you've crossed her as many times as I have, you'll see as many ugly things about her as pretty. You'll hear whole gangs of travelers and settlers arguing about her. You'll hear some argue about how she come to be, what she is, and what you're supposed to do here. And you'll hear them argue at you that she is so beautiful, you're supposed to spend your life just feeling her pretty parts, sucking in her sweet breezes, and tasting her fairest odors, looking at her brightest colored scenes. And I would say that gang has the wrong notion. There are some bunches that'll tell you she's all ugly, all dirty, that there is nothing good about her, nothing free, nothing clean, that she is all slums, shacks, rot, filth, stink, and bad odors, loud words of bitter flavors. Well, this hurt is big, and I heard them just as often. I've heard them loud, but I've come to think that they too was just as wrong as the first outfit. Because I've seen the pretty and I've seen the ugly. It's because I knew the pretty part that I wanted to change the ugly part. Because I hated the dirty part that I knew how to feel love for the cleaner part. I look in a million of her faces and eyes, and I told myself there was a look on that face that was good. If I could see it there in back of all the shadows and shades of fear and doubt and ignorance and tangles of debts and worries. And I guess it is these things that make our country look all lopsided to some of us, lopped over onto the good or the easy or onto the bad or the hard side. But this train, she's bound for glory.
Well, this train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. righteous and the holy. This train is bound for glory. This train, well, this train don't carry no gamblers. This train don't carry no gamblers. This train don't carry no gamblers, liars, thieves, big shot ramblers. This train don't carry no gamblers. This train, and this train don't carry no liars. This train, well, this train don't carry no liars. This train, well, this train don't carry no liars. She's streamlined in a midnight fire. This train don't carry no liars. This train, well, this train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Don't carry nothing but the righteous and the holy. This train is bound for glory. This train, well, this train don't carry no smokers. This train, and this train don't carry no smokers. This train don't carry no smokers. To be liars and all-time jokers. This train don't carry no smokers. This train, well, this train don't carry no comments. This train, well, this train don't carry no comment. This train don't carry no comment. Here or comment. This train don't carry no comment. This train, no rustlers. This train don't carry no rustlers. This train don't carry no rustlers. This train, well, this train don't carry no rustlers. Side street walkers do get hustlers. This train is bound for glory. This train, and this train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Don't carry nothing but the righteous and the holy. This train is bound for glory. This train,
One more time.
this train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Don't carry nothing but the righteous and the holy. This train is bound for glory. This train.
Thanks, everybody. We're here to protect our democracy. Show up. I'll see you guys next Saturday.